But this is the thing that's especially single women. I really want them to understand when it comes to men, and this is for men as well. Uh, but I want to start with the side of the women. Men, see, women try to use different things to bait men in, to make men more attractive to them. And they're using the wrong bait, and they're not understanding why these men aren't chasing after them, aren't knocking their doors down. Most women think it's their looks. They start there. They try to make themselves as beautiful as they possibly can. Go get their hair done, makeup done, wear all these nice clothes, take all these beautiful angle photos for the gram. They really try to beautify themselves and still can't figure out why in the heck they can't. These guys aren't knocking down their doors, aren't blowing up their DMs, and so then these women go out into their careers. They go out and get these degrees. They go out and get these prestigious jobs. And they say, wow, okay, I'm a achieved woman. I'm successful. I can afford a lot of things now. I can afford to do nice things for a man. Why isn't I got my life together? I was at a speaking engagement with one of my mentors one time, and my big bro, Stephen Laboursier, and one of the women stood up and said, she's like, I'm tired of dealing with these 2017 men. And she was like, I got my stuff together. I got a house. I got 2 cars. I got a great career. I got a master's degree. And he said something that was so profound. He said that, yeah, but those aren't the qualities that men care for. You're using the wrong bait. Well, first off, she was using the wrong energy, but she was using the wrong bait. Men aren't drawn to women's professional aspirations. They care about it. They respect it. It's great. We want to see women excel. We want to even help women excel. But what men are drawn to, what pulls at the hearts of men, the feelings of men, is a woman's character. That is the most attractive trait to men. How gentle can she be? How reassuring can she be? It's not just soft. Again, reassuring. How encouraging can she be? How honest can she be? How loyal can she be? How understanding can she be? How nurturing can she be? These aren't all qualities of. I know women, have heard this before and think, oh, I got to be this soft-spoken princess who doesn't have much to say. That's not true at all. That's not a reflection of a woman of outstanding character. A woman of outstanding character is someone that people want to be around, someone that's engaging, someone that's that's very I'm not gonna say outgoing, but that's just attractive. Someone that people want to get to know, that people enjoy being around, that people feel comfortable around. That's what draws men in, is women who have outstanding character. Great character draws men in, not the professional stuff. It's not all the stuff on the outside. It's not, those things matter. Yes, attraction matters. Yes, what she's doing with her life matters. Yeah, those things matter. But if you really want to win men over, especially alpha males, men who are career-driven, men who go out and already achieve those things that women go after and achieve for themselves, it's character that's going to win them over. Laugh, like, are you funny? That's another big pointer, too, that I also want women to start to understand is, are you funny? Like, it's one thing to laugh, be able to laugh at everything, and then laugh at a great joke, but can you create a joke? Can you be funny? Can you not take yourself so serious? Can you not take the conversation so serious? Again, it's about being fun to be around. That's all it truly, genuinely is. I get men coming up to me all the time, just expressing their dating woes. And a lot of it just goes around the women just not being an enjoyable person to be around, regardless of how fine she is, regardless of how cheap she is. Because no one really cares that much. No man invests that heavily amount into what a woman has achieved, except a man who has not achieved anything for himself. Those are the only men who really put an emphasis on what a woman has and what a woman does, is men who do not have themselves, and especially aren't after attaining their own goals. All right? So that's for the women. And then for men, I want them to definitely understand is that, yes, professionalism, what draws women in, fellas, I want you to know, is professional proof. All right, proof that you went out in the world and you're excelling at something, you're succeeding at something, you're doing something right. Like your work in the world is working. That's what draws women in. Shanika, of course, you can co-sign that or reject it or whatever anytime. Stop me if I'm I'm going in the wrong direction because you are a woman.
No, but listen, the simple fact of the matter is that some women need to hear it. And I've been told I'm not a very pleasant person sometimes. So you're too serious. I'm like, really? Okay. So I'm loosening up a little. Like I said, this is a very transparent call, and I'm, the universe is just aligning things up. So I'm like, this call is, it's a little bit of a wake-up call. It's an ugly truth, but, I mean, we need to hear it. Especially, we're millennials.
Right.
And then even trying to just date in this generation, it's just like, okay, it needs to be like a new, refreshing perspective, even as a believer, yes, but it needs to be some new, fresh perspective added to it. So at the end of the day, it's not easy dating. It's a challenge. It is. It's a challenge. I'm not going to say it's not easy, but it's definitely a challenge. So, you're definitely on the right track. Just keep going and keep flowing. So this is fresh. Go ahead. You good.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for your vulnerability as well. And I like to bring things home with my points that I make. Meaning, I like to provide evidence, like tangible evidence of some of the sort of abstract words and phrases that I use or points that I make, because I know there's people out there who just need the proof. Okay, where does this exist in the world? How, Coach? Well, let me show you how. So, for instance, going back to where men are drawn to a woman's character, if you were to go to Forbes or go to the top athletes, let's do athletes because athletes are alpha men, of course. Look at the top athletes in the world, top 5, top 10 highest paid athletes in the world. You have Cristiano Ronaldo. You have another soccer player. You have LeBron James. You have Lewis Hamilton. You have all these guys. Even on Forbes, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Larry Ellison, etc. Look at these are powerful men. Look at the professions of their wives. Like literally, you can go Google the professions of each of these wives. Go to Forbes.com, look at the top 10 men, all the men who are married. Google the professions of their wives. You're going to find that their wives maybe went to college. More than likely they went to college. But that was it. Like they weren't like executives of a firm. They weren't like Michelle Obama. They were executives of a law firm. They weren't, the heading a business. They weren't running this and that. No, because that's not the thing that draws these type of men in. It's the character of these women. Then what you will find is that those women are heads of some type of charity, are contributors, are contributors and philanthropy to some great organization, are great donors, are active in the community. That's what you will find about the wives of these powerful men. Why? Because character draws men in. Men are drawn to character, especially men who are affluent, men who I call graduated potential, which we'll get into shortly. And in women, if you will go to look at women, the top 10 most powerful women in tech industry, for example, even like the CFO of Google, and look up what their husbands do. It's uncanny. Their husbands are like lawyers, are executives on boards at companies. I forgot her name. It slips from my mind, but she's an executive of a tech company. She just got a promotion of like $22 million. Her husband sits on the board. He actually owns a big data company. Big data is, if you're in IT, it's mining information that you're able to basically resell to big companies and corporations. These guys make like $250, $350 a year plus bonuses and incentives. Right, like women are attracted to men who have, again, professional proof. Right, men are drawn to women with professional proof. So just keep those two things in mind. And I want to key in on potential. I know there's been a lot of viral videos going around about potential. here's what I want you to do. If someone's giving you advice from a car, okay, they're taping a video and they're in a car, consistently in a car, every time they make these videos, I want you to really